Glasses for John.
Thanks for mailing that thing in. There was a typo form I provided you, it had a date wrong. This is correct. You do that to get that. Okay, it's 7:30. We call the meeting to order. We'll start with the invocation by Mr. Morrow, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
Dear Heavenly Father, we give thanks for the wonderful life that you've given us and the daily blessings that we've received. We give thanks for the opportunity to live in a free country where we can make our own decisions. We ask your blessings on this council, and we ask your guidance over the decisions that we make. We ask you watch over our servicemen and women as they protect our freedom, and the safety forces as they protect our city. This we pray.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. Roll call.
Cole. Here. Crable.
Here.
Heffley.
Here.
Henry.
Here.
Johnson.
Here.
Kelly.
Here. Here. Everyone's here tonight. We'll have to need a motion to approve the minutes of January 22nd, 2015. Second. With a motion and a second, all in favor say aye. Aye. Those have been approved. Election appointments? None. Special orders and committees? None. Unfinished business? Petition and communications?
This is a memo from Mr. Dillon to the Legion Utility Accounts. It's the loan of utility accounts in figures of 90 days. And in accordance with chapter 95.08 of ordinance 37, 2006, this information is council and forwarding to the auditor of the county.
Mr. Weston, Mr. Morrow, motion to forward to the Lincoln County to the auditor's office.
Second. Have a motion and a second to forward the delinquent accounts. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion has been carried. Next memo.
Plan Commission regarding ordinance 79, 2012, during the January 24th, 2013 meeting. Plan Commission discussed proposed ordinance 79, 2012. Commission's recommendation is not to vacate the right of way at the intersection of James Avenue and San Francisco Street.
We'll set a public hearing for our next meeting, which will be Tuesday, February the 19th at 7:15 p.m.
Mr. President,
Mr. Kramer.
make a motion we receive and file the two communications.
Have a motion to receive and file. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Petitions and communications will be filed. Visitors. Now's the time for visitors to speak. Any visitors like to speak, approach the podium, state your name and address, and announce your concerns. And seeing the bad rush to the, not seeing the bad rush. Move on to committee reports. Finance and budget, Mr. Kramer.
Thank you, Mr. President. Finance Committee met this evening. We had one legislative request, appropriate $2,252 for capital improvements for the South 30th Street paving project match. This was a small increase due to the bids coming in a little bit higher than anticipated. Other items we went into executive session, discuss personnel. Roger Alexander. Anything else?
Nothing to add.
Kim Geller.
Just one thing.
Committee. Finished. Thank you.
Thank you. Public services, Mr. Morrow.
Thank you, Mr. President. Public Service Committee met on Monday, January 28th, 5:30 p.m. Utility and Council presented a report to the auditor's office on the Franklin water line and booster station was discussed. New pump building is ready for use, including new electrical system, variable frequency drive, new pumps, and chlorine motor. Licking View booster station, the water line is close to completion. The engineering is 45% complete on the clarifier and high service pump. This will increase flow by 400,000 gallons per day. Line lagoon cleaning is in progress, and the contractor is still having problems with the weather. The two 1957 high service pumps are being retired. New pumps will be an investment in our future. We do much of the maintenance ourselves. Mr. Miller gave a slide presentation of accomplishments and work in 2012. For wastewater, Mr. Geller showed how we were saving money on electric phase 1 plant improvements and jet irrigation digester were completed. The Foxwell lift station and Scioto lift station removals will begin in March 2013. This is another way to save money. More slides were shown to show 2012 work. Sewer line maintenance and cleaning and sewer manholes are continuing. The electric motor service was awarded the bid for variable frequency drives.
I have two excellent utilities employees I got to recognize today. One is Linda Boyles, works in the front office. She has 11 years. And then Amanda Clark has 5 years. So just wanted to recognize them.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Miller. And I would like to thank the wastewater committee for the job well done. That, thank you.
Thank you. Public safety, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you, Mr. President. Public safety will meet Monday, February the 11th at 5:30 p.m. Chief Huggins, do you have anything to add?
I have one employee that needs recognized, and that's Warren McCord, who celebrates his 20th year in the city this month. That's all, thank you.
Chief Shepard.
I have two boys, superior boys. Shane Satterfield, 13 years, and Sherry Hunt Fleming, 11. That's all I know.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you. Streets and drainage, Mr. Hefley.
Thank you, Mr. President. Streets and drainage will meet Tuesday, February the 19th at 5:30 p.m. Covered committee and
Nothing. Thank you. Community development zoning, Mr. Henry.
Community development committee met tonight at 5:30, and some items that went over tonight. Number one was the 2012 zoning department annual report that's distributed. If you need a copy of read, they're available. You can find them. See Mr. John Ross, Mr. Eddie Hunt. And number two item was Eddie Hunt received confirmation that Ohio Department of Natural Resources Nature Works grant for $22,407 and he applied for to cover 75% of the cost of replacing Yellow Park Playground equipment was selected in the 2013 project. The city will pick up to about 55% of that. And number three was bids for the 30th Street Paving project, which is in conjunction with the board of Glenville. It came in and it was 2% over estimate. And the legislative request was approved and presented to for the additional amount of $2,250 for our part of it. Also, John had turn lane and loop detectors added to the plans for the streets that we discussed on River Street, Clarence Drive, and what's the other, John? Andover.
Yes.
Andover, yeah. Thanks, sir. And number four item was the second house located at 680 South Second Street was recently demolished under the state moving forward program. And a third structure located at 1263 Heath Road is also being processed for demolition. And that's and also the old lawn ornament building on South Second Street. Is requested to be included in this. And that 1263 Heath Road is the building next door here to City Hall. Used to be a pot maker's shop. So that is good. And number five, a few complaints we recently received regarding employees of Advanced Auto Parts parking in the grass driveway area on Colonial Drive. And this parking was not a violation of the city ordinance, but the manager of the store was contacted and instructed to as soon as whether allowed to spread some stone in the area and maintain it to the extent that mud is not spread onto the street. John said that it was favorable, and it's really good. And program number 6, a program conceived by Mayor Johns to seek commercial donations to River Crossing banners on State Route 79 was recently put into effect. The intent is to use the donation to purchase banners for all the seasons and special events. And the businesses located near these banner poles were notified first to get them first choice. Number 7, due to the recent radio, newspaper, and TV articles, a sufficient number of people have volunteered to be members of the 2013 Star Spangled Celebration today. And their next major challenge is to acquire donations to cover the cost of the event. Did I miss anything, John, or do you have anything else?
That sounds pretty complete, thank you.
Okay. Any members? Okay, thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Parks and Recreation and Davis Shea, Mrs. Cole.
Thank you, Mr. President. Parks and Recreation in Davis Shea will meet Tuesday, February 19th, immediately following streets and drainage. Thank you, Mr. President. Oh, did you have any bad, Bob?
No.
Okay, Mr. President.
Planning Commission, Mr. Green.
Thank you, Mr. President. Planning Commission met January 24th. We had 2 items of new business. As we previously have discussed on the memo from the Planning Commission, the lot split request at the end of James Avenue, but St. Leonard's Church property. The recommendation by the planning commission was to not vacate the unused right of way. And the second item, the National Industrial Lumber, it's a large lumber wholesale company at the end of James Parkway. The building expansion plan review, which we, Mr. Groff, any other comments?
No, thank you.
Mayor John? Thank you.
Thank you. That does it for committee reports. We'll move on to introduction of ordinances. Ordinance 7, 2013.
Ordinance 7, 2013, an ordinance authorizing and directing the mayor to advertise for bids for the replacement of the bathhouse for the benefit of the city water.
Mr. President,
This is cool.
I'd like to make a motion that we waive the second reading on ordinance 7, 2013.
Second. Motion and second to waive. Roll call.
Cole.
Yes.
Craig.
Yes.
Heffley.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
Kelly.
Yes.
Morrow.
Yes. Motion to waive been approved.
Mr. President,
This is called.
I'd like to make a motion that we adopt ordinance 7, 2013.
A motion and second to adopt. Any discussion?
Mr. Mayor, this is what information I want to thank council for waiving second reading on this ordinance. It's been quite a while since the bathhouse market has been addressed, and we want to try to be able to get the bids out and have it work on about the things of the water part of this season. So appreciate council's consideration on this. Bob, do you have anything more to add?
No. Any other discussion? Seeing roll call.
Cole.
Yes.
Craig.
Yes.
Heffley.
Yes.
Henry. Johnson.
Yes.
Kelly.
Yes.
Morrow.
Yes.
Ordinance 7, 2013 has been adopted. That brings us to ordinances on second reading. Ordinance 2, 2013.
Ordinance 2, 2013, an ordinance authorizing the issuance of not to exceed $500,000 in water treatment plant improvement bonds for the purpose of paying the costs of improvements for the city's water treatment plant, together with equipment and all necessary purchases for this ground emergency.
Mr. Morrow, make a motion to adopt ordinance number 2.
Second. Have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call.
Cole.
Yes.
Craig.
Yes.
Heffley.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
Kelly.
Yes.
Morrow.
Yes.
Ordinance 2, 2013 has been adopted. Okay, ordinance 3, 2013.
Ordinance 2, 2013, an ordinance providing for the issuance of not to exceed $1,150,000 in notes by the city of Heath, Ohio, in anticipation of issuance of bonds for the purpose of paying the costs of constructing the water tank facility and declaring an emergency.
Mr. Morrow, motion to adopt ordinance 3.
Second. A motion and a second. Any discussion? No. Roll call.
Cole.
Yes.
Craig.
Yes.
Heffley.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
Kelly.
Yes.
Morrow.
Yes.
Ordinance 3, 2013. Ordinance 6, 2013.
Ordinance 6, 2013, an ordinance approving the editing and inclusion of certain ordinances as part of the various component codes for the Title of ordinances of Ohio and declaring an emergency.
Mr. President,
Mr. Kramer.
motion to adopt ordinance 6, 2013.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion? None, roll call.
Holt, yes. Ribbon.
Yes.
Heflin.
Yes.
Henry.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yes.
Kelly.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Ordinance 6, 2013 has been adopted. All right, that's all the ordinances on the second reading. There are no resolutions on first or second reading. Brings us to reports of city officials. Mayor, wait a minute, sorry. Reports of city officials. Mr. Groundhog, Mayor, go. Thank you, Mr. President. Apologize, I've got a head cold here, so I'll keep it brief. First of all, wanted to thank everybody for being here, and also I want to thank Cletus and the members of the congregation at First Baptist Church meeting on 30th Street for welcoming me to join their service yesterday and to recognize a pastor there who is retiring from some of his responsibilities. Pastor Wally Rothman was honored yesterday by the members of that congregation and myself. I have a proclamation that I read for him. He's done quite a bit for that congregation, for the community, as it relates to work with youth ministries there. So it's my pleasure to be able to recognize him in my small part for the work that he's done in the community. And we just thank you for helping to arrange that for me. It's my pleasure to be there yesterday morning. Also, I just want to make mention that 2 weeks from now is President's Day, February 18th, so the city offices will be closed 2 Mondays from now, and our committee and council meetings will take place then on Tuesday, February 19th. The city also, I think I may have mentioned this before, but we've begun to try to utilize Heath, Ohio Facebook page. We have in excess of 60 friends of the page at this point. I would encourage you to, if you have a Facebook page, please friend the Heath, Ohio page. You can do so by going to our website. You'll see the Facebook icon on there, and you can, I believe, click on that and go through that to friend the page. And also tell others that you know may have a Facebook presence. We want to try to utilize this page as just another means of getting information out to the public, emergency information and otherwise, but a way to try to get information out to the public quickly. Finally, I just want to mention that despite the cold weather that we've had this weekend, the snow, which I definitely think we've had more snow this winter than we had all of last winter. That's maybe a sign of that hope springs eternal. This coming Sunday is when the Cleveland Indians pitchers and catchers report for spring training. So baseball season is around the corner. That's all I have, Mr. President. Thank you.
Auditor Alexander.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm going to be I have no response.
All right, thank you. Mr. Morrison.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have no
He was brief for the meeting. All right, that brings us to others on the list. We're gonna start down there with our councilman that we haven't seen for a day or two, Mr. Heflin.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for calls and cards. It's been an experience over the last 6 weeks. I never going to do it again. And I also just like to give a special thanks to Councilman Cole for picking me up, getting me here
just welcome to everyone and be careful going home. Thank you, Mr. President.
Mr. Henry.
I'd like to welcome Doug back, it's good to see you out there. I was late coming in, there was some rain today, but we got through it. And, we too want to thank you, Mayor, for being here, giving all a good send off. People were impressed, they said, he's the mayor, huh? I said, they're always asking. Said, you know, I said, we got about everything, and I said, I got Doug and I mean, not. Thank you. Thank you, Jordan. If you got any community projects to do, she can head them up real good. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Mr. Craig.
Welcome everyone tonight, drive safe, thanks.
Lynn, you have anything? Then we'll start down below, start with John Geller, and I gotta ask you a question first, John.
Okay.
All right, just to tip you off here. Do you know anyone in this room that might be having a birthday tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay. You're all prepared to buy presents or anything like that?
I think I took care of everything this weekend.
Oh, okay. So who is that person after birthday?
Jim Geller. And I have nothing else to add.
All right. Now I'll call the birthday girl tomorrow. Yeah.
No, thank you.
Did John sufficiently take care of it? Okay.
I thought it was going to be a shocking surprise. So Bob Geller, anything? John Geller, or John Geller, John Draw.
Happy birthday,
Chief Shepherd, anything?
No, sir.
Chief Huggins, anything?
How old is Kim?
Well, she's probably 7 days younger than me, something like that.
All I know is she's 2 years older than me.
I know you didn't do enough to cover this. I know you didn't do enough to cover it this weekend.
You're right,
So the steam come up down
All right, that's, anything else, Mark?
Nothing, got it.
I don't have anything else, I don't think. So, new business, none. Reading of bids?
No, sir.
Miscellaneous, none.
Motion for adjournment.
Got a motion to adjourn, second, all in favor, say aye. All right, we are adjourned.
Okay.